All right, we are live. That was quick.
Well, that was quick. What's going on, everybody? Frank, tell you guys we have microphones today,
We do have microphones.
and that's
Great.
fantastic.
And hats.
And
You're
hats,
welcome.
hats
No
and
problem.
microphones.
Yeah, I could have a hat on a microphone if I wanted.
Really,
I know exactly what you're insinuating. Oh, he does his job for once.
for once.
Well, my job was actually I picked cigars today. We didn't have them because of you. Boom.
How's that my fault?
Because you gave them away.
Well, yeah,
The
because
wrong cigars.
I was separating cigars,
Oh, you
and I
step
decided they were cigars that people would like, and so I gave them away.
Of course, we give cigars people would like away. Why would we not give those cigars away? Obvious. Doesn't make sense half the time. Guys, how's it going on this Monday? It is the last Monday of April. It is going quickly into the next month, which is May of 2024, which means, guess what? A couple of weeks. See you over at Frightmare. It's been a long time coming, but I finally posted a picture of it. We are going to have that meetup for those of you who are in the, I guess, the Dallas Fort Worth area. If you'd like to join in as well, obviously that's a possibility. Come have a cigar with us on that Saturday, the 18th, or with me at least. But whatever. Um, I would love it for you guys to be there if you can make it. I know we have some watchers who are also avid Frightmare goers, which is one checking in right now. Richard, how's it going, brother? But I would like to see more of you there as well. And to celebrate that fact, which I don't know if this actually does, I'm having the Espinosa Knuckle Sandwich Habano. This is the Guy Fieri cigar. It is a Ecuadorian Habano wrapper over Nicaraguan binders and fillers. A medium to full-bodied cigar. This is the Robusto. I believe it's a 5 5/8 by 46 and a black footband, which I'm going to take off now because it will make it taste good. What are you enjoying today?
So I'm enjoying something from Crowned Heads. This is the Carnita in Maduro. This is the 5x52 Earl size.
I like that name actually.
I actually like this band. It's got the red, white, and dark blue with that three-leaf clover in kind of a dark goldish color right there on the top of it. It's very nice. I'll take a picture of it so I can post it later.
Yeah, it's a very nice looking band. So it's what colors were you going with that again? Something in clover, or no? It's a clover.
Right, and dark gold with everything else,
Dark
white and
gold.
blue.
I would assume that you'd want it crimson in clover.
Right.
Yeah, I went there. Love that song. Celebratory Frightmare hats, exactly what it is. I don't know if I'm bringing it actually because I don't want to pack a hat. Yeah.
Yeah. I also have a footband. A little difficult to get off. There we go.
And this cigar is actually the perfect size for the Kiki Momo glass. For those who might have seen it, there we go. So 64 ring gauge is the size to add in there if you guys want to keep that in mind. Not obviously you could like probably. No, never mind. Take that back. You cannot just shove a cigar in there and make it fit. That's a terrible plan. I don't even know why I was going to suggest that, honestly. But if you'd like to, go ahead and try. What I would suggest, though, is lighting your cigar like I'm about to do. Come on. This guy, if I'm feeling brave, might make it to Frightmare. But I just got really like the Somme lighter. For those who don't know, Somme, one of our newest sponsors, sent us a soft flame.
It's a fantastic lighter. It's very compact. Fits good in the pocket. Unlike my soft flame, which doesn't fit good in the pocket, I still love this thing very, very much.
And since the Texican is where we'll be smoking in Texas, Texican, Texas, it's a lot nicer to use a soft flame than it was over at the Regency, the Hyatt Regency.
Right, which is like a giant wind tunnel.
But as much as I say all this, none of it matters, Frankie. None of this has any bearing on the world as the other news I have for you today.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, go ahead.
I'm going to be turning 1 billion seconds old. That's right.
You're still young.
Week from today, turn 1 billion seconds. It's an intense fact, guys. I was just thinking about that. It's a lot of seconds.
Not really.
That $1 for every one of those seconds. I wouldn't be wearing this shirt. No offense to the shirt or those who gave me said shirt, but I wouldn't be there. What did you guys do for your billion seconds? Do you remember what you planned on for for 30 dose.
What year was that?
Gosh, that's a
8
tough.
years ago.
So what was that? 24?
I have no idea, dude.
It was a
More than likely, it was around the time I was hanging out with Lily, and we would go downtown to celebrate anything.
that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Which is a good experience because if you don't know, Bakersfield likes to drink a little bit, guys. In fact, I believe it was voted one of the drunkest cities in the U.S., not
Good for us.
California. U.S. I think we're number one in California. That beats out L.A., San
Mhm.
Francisco, Sacramento. Sacramento should be drinking because they're just in shambles. I think you should be drinking in San Diego, San Francisco, because it smells so bad.
Yeah.
But Bakersfield, we just like to because we like to. So suck on that. Other areas. If you want to skip the airline crap, just send your stuff. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that, brother. Yeah, I know you sent us the that idea. I'm gonna have to probably take you up on that,
Mhm.
just so we can get certain things to a lot easier than it would be to take it through
Right.
whatnots. Even though Bakersfield's pretty nice about it, they understand what it is. And like you're not gonna. I don't want to get them in trouble. I don't know if anyone's listening because TSA and national security listens everywhere.
And they've always been pretty chill with most stuff. The only
Yeah,
time they held us up was to look at our Bovitas once, and they were like, "Oh, what is this gel substance?" Like, "Oh, it just helps keep the cigars humidified." And showed them to their manager. Manager's like, "Yeah, it's fine. Let them go." So that was the only really hiccup we've ever had. Now, I do have a question for you guys. And
what's up, Moonshine?
you guys want to help out with your individual answers in the comments. How do you pick what cigar you're gonna smoke? Now obviously it will depend on whether it's just I'm gonna smoke one cigar every day. I'm gonna smoke this today. I'm gonna smoke that today. Special occasion. It's like, oh, I'm gonna spend a little bit of money. I'm gonna smoke this. I'm gonna smoke that. Um, let's start with just an everyday smoke. How do you decide what cigar you're gonna smoke? Now I know if Michael Giannini were joining us, he would tell us he would just reach in the humidor and grab something. He's not going to think about it. He's going to grab something. I think that's a beautiful answer. I like that answer. It's not the way I do it, but I think that's an amazing answer. Mike.
Yeah, there's some good freedom to that. If you have a well stocked humidor, reaching in at any moment is pretty much a good idea. It's the idea of, am I gonna have a beer today? Yeah, sure. Boom. The idea is good. Deciding on which one? Yeah, that's secondary.
Mm-hmm.
Rick, how you doing? Moonshine, if I didn't say it already. Yes, hello, brother. Brian also over there. I cover the bands and pick them for you. That makes it
Yeah.
easy as well. That is another solution that you don't even have to worry about what you're smoking because it's always a good pick. I don't think I have a normal way of picking cigars. It's just what I feel like when I feel like it. I'll judge books by their covers. I will see a cigar band and like, dang, that looks really good right now, regardless if I've had it before or not. Sometimes I will go to a cigar that might not be my favorite just because I like the way the band looks, which is not the best way to do it, I would say. I'm still gonna do it. How heavy or light it is. So do I want light or heavy? That's a good pick right there. That can make or break the entire ritual, that entire hour, hour and a half you might be having to smoke your cigar. Pick something too heavy for the moment, not gonna have a good time.
Right. Right. As far as it goes for me when I'm here at the club, that's where I keep a majority of my cigars.
Yeah.
It's difficult. We've got two cooler doors here. We've got two humidors here,
Big ass humidors.
and I have three of the bags like these guys right here full, and it makes it hard to choose because you go in one bag, you might find something. You go in another bag, you might find some. So I would say rule of thumb for me is since I know one of our humidors is safe for show stuff, I'll stay away from it, even though I know what it has and it's really good. The humidor here is usually for Fridays or celebrations because I keep most of my higher end stuff that I really like in there. So what I'll do is I'll go to the other cooler door that's not stuff that I'm aging or specialty stuff, and I will look at the stuff. And the sponsors probably spoke something from that, or grab something else inside that looks really good. I never really have my mind set on, oh, I'm gonna smoke this today, or I'm gonna smoke that today. With the exception of Mondays when I do have time to grab a Milano. That's probably the only day that I have reserved for something.
But you can make a habit of that in certain areas. Millennial Monday, maybe Tatawahe Tuesday, Fuente Friday kind of started that whole trend. Um, Any Day Pariah, pretty much that, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Real quick to the comments, Brian, I have not yet, but I will hopefully tomorrow night. There is an event that we're doing over at the Brickyard. If you want to join us, guys, it is downtown Bakersfield, starting at around 5 o'clock. So if you want to get there, I will be there right after work. It's pretty close, about less than a minute walk. So decent. I don't know how traffic will be.
Right.
I don't know. I might be late. No, not even a little bit. We need to get the OG Ghostface to join us at Texican since he's a cigar guy. That is a good idea. That's why we have to get the X more prevalent. I know that we post more to Instagram and Facebook and to a lesser extent, but still more than X, YouTube. But X would be a perfect way to reach out to these guys. I feel like it's the best way to reach out to get an answer. Oh yeah, it's gonna deliver to them. You will love it.
They get 2 chains.
That's all you. I'm gonna be off camera for that one, rolling my eyes and trying to bargain for one of 2 chains is 2 chains. It's like that one rich dude in that cartoon. Chosen. What an Ozen. That actually was pretty damn funny. I don't know if you guys have seen it. I think it was Comedy Central. Yeah, that was a terrible one. What was going on there?
My jaw wasn't working. My jaw, you know how my jaw sticks sometimes?
Oh, you got locked in?
When I put it back, it hurt a little bit.
Like he was trying to blow smoke rings for those who might not have noticed. Yeah, maybe work on that a little bit. Yeah, love it. Perfect for a Lancero. It was impressive. Looking forward to it then, brother. Definitely sounds good. For the 420 or 42424, it was a Lancero size. I've not revealed it yet. I didn't take any of those external bands or secondary external or secondary. What's a better word for that? External?
Yeah. No.
Cover band?
Cover band.
Cover band sounds like it's like a song about a cigar. Oh, it's a cigar cover band, which doesn't make sense either. Oh man, have him on as a guest Thursday before Frightmare. That would be awesome. Actually, I don't know if we'll have a show that Thursday.
There will be no show that Thursday, nor will there be a show that following Monday. Most of it will be clips of us live at Texas Frightmare. But
it's technically not a work weekend, you know. The cigar event was more for us just to have fun. I don't even really count it as work because we're just hanging out, smoking cigars. Hey Jordan, how you doing, brother? Looking good, Archie. Thank you, brother. I love these hats too. I'm enjoying the heck out of them.
They obviously do not fit my head, as I have a very large head. But I'm gonna push through, guys.
They look good on me. Boom, boom, boom. I don't know what I'm wearing tomorrow for the event. I think I'm gonna go dressy for it. We'll go classy as heck. Try to push some cigars. I'm gonna try to wheel and deal tomorrow. I might go live for a minute and give you guys a chance if you want to hop on that as well. I don't know yet. I don't know if we'll have time. I don't know. All I know is that our idea for cornhole boards is no longer relevant. They have a setup.
Oh, do they?
They have a setup of cornhole boards, giant
chess?
Giant Connect 4. And I want to say they have the grass is being laid out so they can do other stuff too.
It's always green on the other side.
It's always green grass now. I believe it's AstroTurf.
What was I gonna say on the grass? No, that's you can do that on the concrete. But a table with the big Jenga on it, like those at that bar we used to go to.
Oh man. Do you want me to tell a story? Or you want to tell a story?
You know, story.
But you remember what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So we're playing Jenga, and it's a giant one. It's big enough where you can fit messages on these, and sometimes people put dares on them. I dare you to buy someone a shot there, or I dare you to finish your drink.
Call this number.
And my idea, I thought that'd be hilarious. I dare you to call this number, and I put my own number down. And people are very up to dares. They will do them because I was getting calls between like 11 and 2 a.m.
Oh, no, I didn't. Dang it. I thought it was going to
Getting better, though. The form's getting better. I'm proud. I'm proud of that. For many years, these calls were coming in. They were hilarious. Sometimes they were just drunken ramblings. Never rude, though. I've never got one call that was a jerk call.
Nope.
They were all really fun, spontaneous people. and I would do it again to this day. Um, maybe a WhatsApp number or something though, so I can block it if I need to turn it off at night.
Sure, yeah.
When in doubt, hat and speedo. Yes, tuck speedo is what's coming up, and Moonshine has got a hat just like it. What do you call? I believe I saw his first, and that's where I got the idea. It could look good on him, and now I can look good too. Although the hat kind of gets washed off because mine's so white, but it's got the details to it. You know, the little, I don't know what you call that, the indentions.
I have no idea.
Yeah, there's a name for it, I bet you. But the same way there's a name for the back loop on your shoe that helps you. What do you call it? There's a name for the tongue that is on the top of the cans to help you pop them off.
Really?
There's specific names for all these things.
Oh.
Just have no idea what they are. What do you call it? The back of the hammer. It's called the multi-claw. Yeah, or all-purpose claw. Sorry.
I just
It's
claw.
the claw. Yes, that's Jim Carrey. Oh,
I don't know if someone was messing with me on Facebook or messing with everybody, but I forget the name of the character he plays, but it's a a fireman, fire chief, and like fireman something or other. And they said in the scene on Liar Liar, you can see him in the background as that other character.
What?
Yeah.
You got to rewatch that.
Yeah.
Then to see what some
Fireman Jim or something like that.
Someone, so if you know what's going on in that, let us know because I want to hear more about this. I've got an NBA game on mute, got the NFL draft on mute, got Bakersfield Gentlemen up, bro. Thank you. That's love right there. That's some love.
What time is it? Any good picks been made yet, or are we still waiting for them? Let me know.
That's actually Richard's next question. If we're keeping up with the draft, I unfortunately am not. But if you guys tell us it's a good pick or interesting, I will believe you. I can hear it now. You answering the phone, going, "Did you call the number?" Yeah, I absolutely did that a couple of times. Like, you over at Syndicate? Like, yeah, we are. Like, I have a good night. A couple of times there was a lady saying, "Come on over," and I was tempted more than once. Very pretty voices on the other end of that phone, but you never know. I'm not gonna go get abducted. That's not happening. What do you call it? There's another comment. Where would I have to go? Put your number on the Giant Connect 4 board at the text again. See, I would have.
I didn't see anybody else writing on it.
Yeah, I didn't want to write on something that no one's writing on yet. If I see stickers on a surface, I'll add a sticker. I'll add our stickers. I just took them out of my pockets. But you know what I'm saying? Because it's already established. It sounds cowardly, but I don't want to be the first to start that trend. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I don't want to mess up something if someone's got something good going on. But you know what? I think if we ever get a lounge, like it's been not really like a plan or a goal, but it's just been in the mindset, you know, like daydreams or whatnot. I think one wall is going to be for stickers and writing, like on the outside, maybe. So the inside still looks nice and good, but like a brick wall for the building. And then we build a wall. So there's an L shape for the patio area. We'll definitely want a patio.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. Oh man. That's I'm putting that as Richard Wall because he's the one who wanted me to write stuff on there first. In fact, I had an idea that to help alleviate the cost for the trailer. When first, what was my idea?
Oh, to put stickers all over it, so it's kind of like a billboard.
100%. Or we get a permanent marker. I think we would need something better than that, even though. But get $20, you get your name written on the trailer. I still am down for that. $20, we could fill that thing with like 1,000 signatures. I bet you easily. So I don't know. I think that's a crazy idea. Let me know if someone else thinks that's a crazy idea or not. I think it's a fun, dumb idea. Like just fun and dumb enough to work. Real question is, which old school swim model will you pin up on the wall? Oh man. You know what? I wouldn't go with a model. I would go with actresses. Audrey Hepburn. Oh my gosh. Selma Hayek. And for a more recent, because those are two different different eras, honestly. Because you're looking at
Yeah.
like the Silver Age. You're looking at well, she's still working, but that's the 80s and 90s, or 90s at least. Maybe I can't think of a silent film actress right now, but I know there's a couple out there that would be good for that. And then more recently, I'd pick Sweeney, whatever her name, Sydney Sweeney.
Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Ooh, Suzanne Summers. Ooh, good pick. Damn, now we have to do a whole episode of just whose portraits are you putting up? What do you call it? I think if Mel were to hear this conversation and we didn't mention her though, she'd be mad. I have a Mel picture up there. Yeah. What do you call it? She rocks the swimsuits. Her and Coco. I think that would be a good one for the patio. That I want it always right in there. If I have to put up lights, even when it's winter, and if we're in our area, it ain't that cold. But I would definitely do that. Kathy Ireland.
Okay.
Kathy
Not bad.
Ireland. I can't picture her in my head right now.
Another supermodel that started her own clothing line for affordable clothes for women.
Nothing wrong with that. That's why Shaq's shoes are over at Walmart. There was a woman who approached him after what do you call angry, because their three sons were made fun of because they couldn't afford any of these shoes.
Yeah.
And he's like, damn, that's my audience. Like, I just literally cut them out. Those are my fans. So he goes and sells and pays out his contract with, I believe it was Nike at the time, and goes to Walmart like, hey, I want to make a shoe. And then he buys Papa John's and Kookaroos. He owned 34 Kookaroos.
You have one.
So
the Saints take T. Guaga, offensive tackle, Oregon.
Why are you making up names? Just tell me you don't know who's getting drafted, bro.
And the Raiders before that take tight end B. Bowers from University of Georgia.
B. Bowers, huh?
Mm-hmm. Colts are on the clock.
So wait, this is like obviously not first round.
Yeah, very for sure.
This is okay. Wow. Okay.
I'm trying to find somewhere on here that let me
the previous
not watch it, but like at least put it on screen, and then when they make their pick pop up.
I don't know how to do that on an iPad, bro. Sorry, I don't want to take any more internets from the device over here, so we can. Hopefully, we're coming in okay. I saw there's a bit of internet connection issues earlier on my screen, guys. Let me know if we're coming in okay for you. Robbie, how you doing, brother? Hope you having a good one. Saints need to get a QB. I don't care about the Saints. They can suck it. It's all about Buccaneers. There was actually an article too. That's how I even knew the draft was happening. Someone said what the Bucs need to do to have a good 2025 or something.
Every team has one of those.
There's an article.
Places or positions they need to fill, backups they need to get, quarterbacks or
put them in a better.
They want to lock in and secure.
Put them in a better position for the next year.
Right.
You can always improve any team out there. There's no perfect team.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah, except for the dream team, but that's basketball. And I wouldn't. I know everyone has their like, oh, who would you pick? I would just pick Jordan's dream team. Done. How much did it change the couple of years that it was a thing?
What do you mean?
Like, because it wasn't the exact same team from one Olympics to the next, right?
No.
A couple people changed.
Yes.
But the main guys pretty much stayed.
They change every year.
Really?
I haven't really kept that much track, to be honest. I mean, sure to get some players back here and there, but they're never going to top the first dream team. I'm sorry. I don't care what people say. I was reading somewhere that they're saying that Jordan was too soft to play in LeBron's era, and that's why LeBron is the best. Of course, LeBron got a little love tap on the back of the head the other night, and he all but cried like for an hour.
Didn't they carry him off because he was cramping?
Yeah.
And the guy who's blaming someone else or other players for them not winning, like the last game or something. I just saw someone put a big rant about that.
He blew a 20-point lead yesterday.
I thought it was 30. 20? Okay. Well, either way, what was his reaction? Not good. What was Michael Jordan's reaction when he blew a lead like that?
He didn't.
Oh, wait, because he never did, huh? Crazy.
On the playoffs.
Interesting. Let's see. Falcons take QB first round. I mean, there's got to be strategy to it.
Oh no, there definitely is. I mean, obviously, you got to fill your players slots that you need. And
Arch, do they need one? Do they need one?
I don't know per team, but then you also want to get skilled players that'll have some trade value for someone that you want from another team.
Ah, okay. So from an already established
So
player.
yeah, so let's say
Interesting.
Tom Brady's still playing for your Bucks, and the Bucks have a really good backup quarterback, but they need like a running back or a tight end, and you got like a high pick, so you grab the best quarter or tight end or running back there is in the draft. Offer that, um, plus money to the Bucks for the quarterback, and that works out.
Interesting concepts. There's a lot more. I don't know how to. I guess politicizing in that or bargaining chips that I don't understand fully.
Pick is in for the Indianapolis Colts. Best available for the Colts are saying is the edge rusher Dallas Turner from Alabama or cornerback Quyon Mitchell from Toledo.
Oh, of course, Quentin Mitchell, Toledo. Yes. Shit. Oh, I have no idea. But what I will say, Archie, yeah, I forgot about that. Kirk Cousins, yeah, he's on the Falcons. He's pretty damn good, isn't he?
He was.
He's not that old, right? Like,
No, he's pretty old.
is he?
For quarterback, yeah.
I mean, they're. This is this is what first season that we didn't see him, but they're not all Brady's, so he can't play until 40.
True.
That's not fair. So yeah, I didn't even think about that. Archie already signed somebody, so maybe you need someone just younger to be just in case.
To build around.
Yeah, John, how you doing? Good QB signed him to $180 million contract. Damn. So he could. Is that? No, I think it's 600 million. No, I think it's 60 million. So he could fund the entire WNBA, huh? With a third of his contract. Interesting. Ah, I love the argument. They're underpaid. And then you have the guy showed the no. They're all their contracts are based off of that number. So it's the proportions right there. It's right there. And I have no problem with them making more money if the entire league made more money. You know, the whole all the tide rises all ships. Perfect. Perfect would be awesome.
Well, they're hoping that was the case. So the NBA helping them out, but it hasn't been the case. And then, of course, you have people saying that they should be making the same as the NBA players, millions upon millions. And then when they ask them, where's the money going to come from, they're all shoulders. Like,
It's got to come from viewership and people buying merchandise. And
they go with El Latu, edge rusher, UCLA.
Nice. Go Ookla. Great cigar and pipe show checking in, brother. How you doing? All you guys over there. Kirk coming off a major injury. I did not realize that. I'm sure I heard about it and just forgot about it out of my head, though. What do you call it? I did have Lakers or Nuggets tonight. I'm going Lakers. No, I don't know. Who are you picking?
Nuggets.
Nuggets?
Yeah.
How bad?
They got swept by the Nuggets last year. They're getting swept as we speak. They're already down 2-0, and they had the lead yesterday and losing in the last seconds. Doesn't look good for the Lakers, guys. I'm sorry.
I mean, you're never gonna get back to that dynasty era like that, but it doesn't mean that it can't happen again. Maybe just not right now. Real quick though, for those who keep up with the nerdier side of the world, the Federal Communications Commission has restored net neutrality regulations. So the internet is basically being treated as part of communication. So how they do more strenuous regulation over the cell phone companies, landlines, all that good stuff. They're going to be doing that with internet, which means AT&T, Spectrum, Comcast, whomever you might have, can no longer do the prioritizing of internet in certain areas or to certain websites, which was a big concern. It's technically not free market, which I'm usually a big fan of, but it is a very needed product. You can no longer walk into businesses and just hand them resumes as often as you used to be able to. Everything, oh, please do it online. And if for any reason they decided, well, you're not paying enough, so your internet's going to get slowed down, or it might completely be inoperable in certain areas because it doesn't make us as much money as if we prioritize, say, this area over here or website to website.
Right.
Be very dangerous, territory we're running into. And we've seen that before, to a lesser extent with the Better Business Bureau. Did you hear about this story?
Yeah.
This was a while back, but Better Business Bureau was selling
Rating.
ratings. Disneyland or Disney World, excuse me, had like a C or D rating. Wolfgang Puck's restaurants were all at C's, and I've had his food before, thanks to the Dodgers. Go blue, think blue, but it's not C, it's not C quality.
No.
And that's one of those things. There's got to be some oversight in those kind of situations. Obviously, you can turn to us for any of our reviews or recommendations, and it's golden every time.
Mm-hmm.
So if the Better Business Bureau wanted to hire us on to rate businesses too, I'm sure we could just go from one area to the
Definitely.
next. Let's pick a business. I'll give it a rating.
Donald.
Oh, about a B. Yeah.
Eagle Outfitters.
Eagle Outfitters, F. Because I think they're gone, aren't they?
Hollister.
Hollister, F. Clothes are too tiny. What do you call it? Make some man-sized clothes, Hollister.
Okay.
Go in there for an XL, and I need like a quad X. Jerks.
How's your cigar smoking?
Very well. I'm again having the knuckle sandwich from Espinosa. This is the Guy Fieri themed cigar, or it is Guy Fieri cigar. This is the Habano version. It has the black footband, which I have to remove because I'm smoking it. It is a Ecuadorian Habano wrapper over Nicaraguan binders and fillers. I would say no more than a medium.
Really?
Medium, not ramping up to that. And a Habano, I'm usually thinking a little more spice. Not really getting my spice. What do you call it? No, you would know if that was the truth. Although, I don't think Frankie would know.
Would not.
That's the problem.
Would not.
Oh, man. All right. So, before I took us in the net neutrality direction, I apologize. But I did want to mention that because it's pretty damn important. Yeah. And the fact that, again, I was never... I'm not the biggest Trump supporter, but I never hated the guy. But he did repeal that.
Mhm.
And I thought that was one of those, like, I get the free market thought behind it,
Mhm.
but I had to disagree with him in that aspect. I do appreciate it being back in focus or being back in place. Where are we on the draft, though? Did we miss anything with my ramblings?
No, Seattle's still on the clock. They have 2 minutes and 30 seconds as of right now. They need quite a few players, so we're going to see who they end up taking. Of course, you could always be taking your extra time in case somebody wants to offer you something for your pick. I'll take your number. What are we on? Pick number 16. I'll take your 16th pick. I'll give you my 32nd pick because I have the last pick. Plus all this stuff because I want to get this guy. Make sure he doesn't get off the board right now.
That's a thing. There's a lot that goes into it.
Oh yeah,
and that makes sense though, because it is a strategy. It's chess for the next year, for years to come, depending on what players you get and if you want them.
Yeah.
And like you said, if you're looking to angle to get someone else from another team, you're putting in work that's going to pay off for quite some time.
Absolutely.
What are your thoughts about the new airline rule of them refunding tickets? Oh shoot. Refunding tickets if their flights are canceled 3 hours, changed, changed, delayed, Wi-Fi not provided when paid for. I have no problem with that. I think airlines have been getting away with way too much ridiculousness, treating their customers flippantly, which is not even a strong enough word for it. Treating customers like crap. And if there's a little more incentive to be on time and to take care of them, I'm all for that.
I do have a problem with Southwest.
Oh, yeah.
But that's something that's kind of might be personal to some people, so I don't want to get into it. But I'm not going to fly Southwest anymore.
I agree, though. I don't like it either. I'm glad that's not what we have to take for to Texas. Yeah.
I'd rather fly Spirit. I'd rather fly Spirit to New York from LA than fly Southwest from here to Vegas.
If any president wants instant approval ratings, they should legalize it. I'm fine with it. I don't care. Make some taxes off that. Build some new businesses.
Mm-hmm.
Although, just the only thing that irks me about it is that in town, the dispensaries have delivery, or from LA, because there's some weird rules that a gentleman tried to explain to me, and it was blew my mind.
Yeah.
All the intricacies that go into that.
Hmm.
But this dude knew what he's talking about, and I will try to dumb it down to my level, not to you guys, but to me at least. He said that they couldn't have a business delivery that was Kern County central or located here, but
Right.
an LA one could park their delivery truck here online, take the order, and then already be in town.
Right.
So I think that's how they're getting around that in the loophole way, which is smart on their part. Good job. I get it. Um, but we're not allowed to advertise cigars in almost any capacity.
Yeah.
Just whatever. And appreciate it, Colton. Thank you, sir. I'd to get you one too. Although I know you already have really cool hats, so I don't know if you need another one. Smoked the Sin Compromiso in the box press Lancero size. Beautiful.
Nice.
Coleman says, I fly 20 times a year, 20 plus times a year. 17 of those flights are nightmare with delays and cancellations. Should not be the case. Okay, we got there an hour, or no, like I'd say 55 minutes before a flight, and we couldn't get on because we weren't there an hour before. And that flight, I was listening to them as they were talking about it, delayed 45 minutes, which means we had 40 minutes to spare.
Mhm.
If they would have went off the actual time they left. We had to wait. We lost an entire day because of that.
Yeah. We had time to go take a nap in the car, get food twice, go see a movie, check out a few shops. It was ridiculous.
Yeah. I played video games. I
Yep.
busted out my laptop. I think you tried to take a nap or something at that time, but I couldn't. I was irritated.
We went to Dave and Buster's.
We went to Dave and Buster's. Oh my gosh. Actually, we got to see the UCLA versus USC game
Yep.
for a minute. And it was clear that area had a leaning, but really awesome to watch either way. So hell, we watched Silent Night, Deadly Night that day.
Mhm.
That right? Yeah. So
Even though it was a wasted day, it was a good day.
it was a great day. Just they were not the great part of it. They were the crux, which we used it to our benefit. So screw those guys. None of it would be a problem if you had your own private jet. That is also the next fundraiser, guys. We're going to be looking for the
There's a
gentleman
guy
jet.
on TikTok that he sells jets, and the girl comes in, must have been early 20s. So yeah, Dad's gonna give me 15 million so I can get my jet.
That's it.
And she's like, "Oh, okay, that's funny. Well, where do you plan on going?" And he just uses like LA to
Miami or some shit.
no, he used it to England somewhere. Was London maybe?
Oh wow.
Or maybe it was Italy. I don't know. Somewhere Rome, London, France, Paris,
Europe
somewhere.
style.
Yeah.
Okay.
As the main one. He's like, well, you can get from here to here on a tank of gas, blah blah blah. And this is your yearly cost for storing and maintenance. This is your cost per flight. How many friends you want to bring. It's like, oh, this is probably gonna fit you better, but it's gonna be about 4 to 5 million more. It's like, oh, that's okay. Daddy won't mind. Shut up, man.
As much as I hate on it, like, yeah, good on him. That's why he wants to spend his money on his kid, even though nobody that age needs a private jet.
No.
I don't know, because I'm just talking out of my own jealousy.
Byron Murphy the second from Texas goes to the Seattle Seahawks, defensive tackle.
Neil, Gary, Daniel, and Brian, thank you for joining us. Who's your favorite airline? I don't know. I have a favorite. I mean,
actually do not deal with Southwest anymore. Spirit would probably be second to last.
Pretty low on the list.
American Airlines always been really good. I think we flew Frontier once.
Frontier was fine.
Yeah, and Delta once, and that were fine too.
Delta was good.
Yeah.
I will say that during the lockdown, when they still, in order to get their government assistance, besides the FFF loans or whatever it was called, or PPP loans, they had to have so many flights still going, so they could account for their attendees and pilots doing their work, so the planes wouldn't sit there and get ruined, even though a lot of them did. Not ruined, but they did sit. They were sending out planes with no passengers.
That's just a waste.
It's a waste of gas. It's a waste on the machines. But if they wanted to stay afloat, even with those PPP loans, which are just to pay people, not to pay expenses as far as, they still have their budgets to worry about.
Yeah.
They got to make ends meet. So they were literally flying and paying these people 3 times because they're in a, what do you call it? High susceptibility area. You're in recycled air.
Right.
So if anyone's going to get sick in that situation, you're pretty much guaranteed to. If one person's sick on that plane, everyone's going to get sick on that plane. But the good thing is no one was there.
Yeah.
Empty plane.
And the pick is already in for the Vikings. That was really quick. They took under 2 minutes. So we're seeing in just a second who they pick. Says they need a quarterback, defensive tackle, offensive guard, cornerback, and a running back. We'll have to see what they went with. As far as you guys, the crown heads, Cornita goes, this is the Earl size, and this is the Maduro version. I'm enjoying the hell out of it. Not too strong as far as the nicotine hit goes, but definitely rich in flavors. Earth, like a minerally earth from a San Andreas wrapper,
Nice.
which I love. Absolutely fantastic.
Nothing wrong with that. Sounds nice. I'm having nothing fancy right now, but I'm having a Dr. Pepper Zero. There's no alcohol in this right now. I didn't even think to grab any. There was nothing to sip to celebrate on. There's nothing that hurt too bad where I needed a drink to cover it up.
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't feel like one. But I do like these glasses. I'm not gonna lie. The twist is a little hard on the hand. So for those out there who might want to grab yourself a Kikimomo glass, keep that in mind. But if you like that novelty of having a spot to rest your cigar in your glass,
Do you think that cools down the cigar on the inside so it doesn't overheat itself?
I don't think it would. I think if anything, you might when the liquid's up to that point, but I don't think it makes that much a difference. Not, for instance, say like what's the Family by Loyalty's pipe? I think that helps with a little extra distance.
Sure.
I'm not sure though. You might be right.
Dallas Turner, edge rusher, Alabama, goes to the Seahawks. And the Bengals on the clock with the Rams up next.
How much tequila you've been chugging? How much are you going to chug at Texas? So my level of tequila has been here. Texas for that 4 days will be here. It will not deplete just because I'm losing that weight. All right.
You know what I find interesting is not a whole bunch of whiskey drinkers where we're at in Texas when we go.
It was weird.
It was weird. You know, tequila, Jaeger, vodka.
I've got a vodka connect too, guys. So you're going to be drinking a Tennessee Natives flavored, not flavored. What's what I'm looking for? Infused tequila. Very excited about that. Vodka. Sorry, vodka. Yes, dude. There's nothing There's nothing better than a good cigar than a Trenta iced tea from Starbucks with 2 shots of espresso added, no ice, no classic, no syrup, no sugar, only half and half. That is up my alley right there. You don't need ice? No.
Really? If I'm gonna have an iced tea or anything with like juice and something like that, I need ice. I mean, yeah, I understand it's gonna water down the flavor, but I find that very interesting.
Not ice tea, iced coffee. Iced coffee.
Okay.
Yeah, iced coffee.
But how's it iced coffee? We don't have any ice.
There's iced coffee versus coffee, which I just make coffee into iced coffee by adding ice. But there is iced coffee as well. I honestly will make my own ice cubes out of coffee so I don't water down my iced coffee. And sometimes if I'm feeling fancy, I'll put a little splash of different creamers in the ice tray. So you got ice cube.
On the radio?
Yeah, nice. No, ice cube sweeteners to put in there. So when I want something sweet, going into that. Screenshot that and get that. All right, I'm going to get that next time I go to Starbucks. Which, even then, I don't go to Starbucks that often. No, there's some really good coffee places in town, which I know that might sound surprising, but Bakersfield loves coffee, too. We like to drink, and then in the mornings we need coffee.
Other than we have the bikini baristas here.
Not so much.
I wouldn't.
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
I actually finally tried the oh gosh, the one that we always said we're gonna stop by near Winchester's.
Oh yeah.
I went over there. I was on my walk and I ended up there somehow. And I looked at their menu and the guy pops out, "Hey, you want a coffee?" I'm like, "Yes, I do." So I just tried their regular black coffee. Pretty dang good.
Nice.
Not bitter. Great nutty notes to it. I don't know what the blend was. I didn't ask.
The Kona blend.
Maybe for all I know, but it was good. It was very good. Tony, how you doing, brother? Scotty, how's it going? If I missed anybody else, I apologize. Gary and Jeremy, if I didn't say hi, hello.
Now, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I did have a bit of an issue with my cigar. When I took off the wrapper, it did take off about a dime-sized piece. I'm sorry, not the wrapper. I'm saying off the band. It hasn't seemed to have any effect on the cigar just yet. But the wrapper is ripped.
Can I see the where it is on the band or on the wrapper itself? I can't really see it.
More light.
So not the worst thing in the world.
No.
Obviously, you don't want that to happen.
Right there.
Kind of see it burning right through it though. Not bad. What do you call it? Tony, looking forward to seeing you, brother. Right, gonna see you there. And I don't know why Coleman's comments. I'm gonna put it on screen so I can read it. Sorry, guys, real quick. Show the damn comment. There we go. You should see James drink when we were in Vegas. Gets a white mocha latte that comes with 2 shots of white vanilla and 2 shots of mocha, and then he adds 4 additional pumps each sugar. So 5 shots of espresso. Okay, I cannot handle that much sugar. All my stuff is sugar free as far as drinks go, just because I'm fat and I'm trying to not be. So I put all fake sugar. So I cannot handle that. The amount of shots though of espresso, that's the right amount. I think when there was a Starbucks closer when we were at the Sands, or was it now the Venetian Expo Center, and they had that Starbucks right there. 4 shots of espresso by itself with a little bit of cinnamon, just down it like a shot and get in there. That's my wake up. That's my morning right there. Friggin' cortadito. No, I need 2 or 3 cortaditos. That's how to go. So I'm gonna judge him on the sugar because I am. I'm not Nito. No. I am an Ande. But if he ends up, getting rid of a foot and putting a wheel there instead, we know why. The diabetes will sneak up on you. They're just sure. It's just pure sugar. Yeah, it's just sugar. I can't do that. I feel sick afterwards.
Yeah.
No to sugar to me. I'm not a sugar guy. This is sugar free technically. I just wanted something a little sweet. That's good enough for me. I like meat. I like food. I don't like dessert as much. You don't get this from cake. You get this from burgers. But speaking of which, Archie, how does the In-N-Out in Vegas compare to the ones in California?
I haven't had In-N-Out anywhere outside of California.
I don't think it's because I'm against it. It's just because I never have a reason.
Yeah, if we're in Vegas, we're gonna try Vegas stuff. We like to go to Chicago Brewery, Pizza Rock.
Damn, it's good pizza.
That is.
Carmine's.
We eat stuff that we only can get when we're in Vegas. So
even Carmine's just a sandwich over there. If you guys want a good big ass lunch for not much, go to Carmine's. You have a sit down place. They treat you great. The friggin' Fuente or Monte Cristo lounges are right there. Monte Cristo lounge, it's got Sinistro, by the way, so just heads up. Whatever. So you can eat and then go have a good cigar. Nothing wrong with that. I will say though, the one burger that we could only get in Vegas, or at least the closest one that I know of, Heart Attack Grill, Frankie won't go because he knows he can't handle it. Can't handle that burger. This guy can. I'll eat that burger all day long. I'll do the quadruple bypass, which is the 4-patty burger, maybe an extra side of fries. Then you go for the full sugary drink because they don't believe in diet soda there. Found that out the hard way. Like, screw it. Just give me a Sprite. Friggin' delicious. Only in cash, though. Be careful out there. Who else on the list? Let me know in the comments. Who's friggin' been to Heart Attack Grill? Anyone else? Because it's great. Tim, Robert, good to see you guys.
The Bengals have made their pick.
Bengals. What do the Bengals get?
To wait and see. The pick is in, but they haven't read it out yet.
Come on. How long do they have on the clock again?
8 minutes.
8 minutes.
And once the 8 minutes expires, they don't lose their pick. The next team gets a chance to pick.
So they could still go,
They
but
can still have that pick for whenever they make it.
they can get
But they'll
lapped.
start losing players off the board once the other teams start picking.
Interesting. I'm glad we don't get 8 minutes to the fantasy because I know those guys would take the whole damn time.
Mm-hmm.
Be so pissed. Talk to a guy at Fuente. They might be moving to a different spot since they won't allow anyone to sit and smoke outside.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a big disappointment. The outside area was really nice. It made it almost double the size of seating. So them losing that's got to be killing their bottom line.
Robert, thank you for joining us. Yeah, I hate that fact. I feel so bad for them. I get it's a mall, but they've been there so long. And who's it really bothering? It's such a high vaulted ceiling right there. The next closest is at least from, I guess you guys can't tell from here, but from us to the door, what is that? 40 feet?
Maybe, yeah.
At least 40 feet in between. Yeah, whatever. You know, I'm sure people were complaining. So you just have to deal with complainers sometimes.
Offensive tackle, Marius Mims, Georgia.
Mims?
Yep.
Oh, Mims the word, huh? Interesting.
Rams are up, and they're on the clock with Steelers up next.
Not bad. Lorenzo, how's it going, brother? See you soon. 3 weeks. 3 weeks from today.
With that said, though, Mike, I think we are going to have to call it there.
We'll wrap it up for right now. We do have to get some stuff together for an event tomorrow, guys. For those who want to join us who are in town, Brickyard downtown. It's a great spot. Get some great food, a lot of local companies, a lot of artisan products, including ours. So if you guys would like to join us, please say the first 5 guys who join, first cigars on me. All right?
There you go.
There you go. I think that's a good deal. Dude, real quick. Who's the Rams taking, defense or offense player?
They haven't chosen yet, but it says here they need a quarterback, an edge rusher, an offensive tackle, and a quarterback.
Jesus. So they need everything. They need a lot.
Yeah.
Well, let's see how it goes, guys. Let us know how it turns out for your team for the draft, and we will talk to you Monday.